the way you encounter God in a dimension you've never been in is to meet somebody that has already met God. That God chose to reveal himself. Then they can either impart you, or you being in their atmosphere will shift your spiritual trajectory. So, God is an experience. If God has made me free and I am with you, if God indeed made me free, then I should be a carrier of that freedom. Then I will manifest freedom because God who gives freedom is with me. Is this making sense so far? Now, I am speaking about the Creator's language. Can somebody open Genesis chapter 1 and read from verse 1?
Genesis 1. In the beginning, God created the heaven and the earth. And the earth was without form and void. And darkness was upon the face of the deep. And the Spirit of God moved upon the face of the waters. And God said, "Let there be light." And there was light.
Stop right there. What language did he speak? What language did he speak? Because we are talking about the Creator's tongue. The word tongue simply means language. And then God said, who was he saying it to? Is this a human way to explain what happened, or is it what really happened? And God said, "Let there be light." If you read it in Hebrew, it doesn't even say "let there be light," even though the context is exactly the same. Saying the same thing. But the manner of which is being expressed is different. But the context is the same. God did not say, "Let there be light." In Hebrew it says, "Light be," and light was. But even that in its language, obviously in English you can't, for it to be proper grammar, you don't really say it like that. So you have to say, "Let there be light." But that language implies that God was not creating light, right? He was proposing. If I said, it's like saying, "You may come, you may appear." It's not a definite language, right? And that's what in Hebrew it says, "Light be." In English, "Let there be light." But the question is, God Jewish? Moses, who wrote "Light be," was expressing what he saw spiritually, what God showed him to his people, and his people spoke a specific language. So he communicated in that exact same language, so that they may come to understand how God revealed creation or how it happened, right? But does God speak Hebrew? No. Did he create Hebrew? Yes. And every other language under the sun. God, who appeared to Moses, didn't feel the need to introduce himself by name. Do you realize that? Is it not true? It is Moses that is looking for a name. But when God came, he assumed Moses would know him. So Moses is the one who is asking him, "By the way, yes, you are sending me, but what will I tell them? Who will I tell them sent me?" Because in the world of men, you have to be sent by a certain authority, and you have to represent that authority by name. In the name of the king. by so and so, by this. Even right now in governments, when you want to travel or there are certain things that are difficult, if somebody in government that is powerful writes a letter, stamps it by his name, that name is enough to open the doors, right? But here is God sending Moses, who was not even a believer, who is falling now into the faith because he has met God. He's coming in contact with God. He is standing before God. And God is telling him, yeah, this is what I want you to do. I want you to do it like this. You're going to do it like that. Yes, you're going to do this. You're going to do that. You're going to do this. You're going to do that. And I will be with you. And this will be a sign and a token. He said, all right, you're sending me to go tell these people you have sent me, but who are you? What is your name? What will I tell them? How can you send me to a people and these people don't even know your name either? Because I am meeting you. He doesn't know their traditions. Remember, Moses was raised like an Egyptian. So he's asking a very valid question. He asked God, who will I say sent me? What did God say? Huh?
I am that I am.
He said what?
I am that I am.
What do you think I am that I am means? What do you think? No, I'm serious. Huh? Huh? You just say he exists? Of course he exists. But what is he communicating? Talking to a mortal person, telling them, I am. Huh? He is that he is. It's the same thing. Huh? Moses? No. Because Moses is a human. God is asking God.